does Pisces need to know at this time? What does Pisces need to know at this time, Holy Spirit? I spilled hot chocolate on my cards and they're all sticking. It is safe for you to receive. The more you allow yourself to receive, the more resources you'll have to share with others. Open your arms to receive and be the conduit for good coming to you and through you as it blesses the world. Spirit has a gift for you, and a lot of blessings are coming your way. For some of you Pisces, you're already receiving this energy, and Spirit wants you to stay open, to stay receptive, to allow people to gift you things, to allow people to build you up, to love on you, to pour into you, to give you things, to do things for you. Okay, this is a very beautiful energy. This person is sitting down and everybody is bringing some kind of an offering. So Spirit is bringing forth a message that you're ready to receive. Whether you consider yourself masculine or feminine, everybody has both energies. When you're in your masculine energy, you're doing, you're creating, you're making decisions. But when you're in your feminine, it is time to receive. It is time to replenish yourself. So it is time for you to allow these gifts, to allow these blessings to come into your life. If someone compliments you, receive it, thank them. Have courage to ask for and accept help. Asking for help is a sign of strength, as it is accepting it, as it is offered to you. Very often, when you ask God to help, prayers are answered through other people. Be sure to accept the assistance as well as give it to others as you are guided. So, someone wants to help you, and help is coming in many different forms. It may come from people you didn't expect. It may come from places, environments that you didn't expect, but your prayers are being answered through other people. What are your messages for Pisces? And what does Pisces need to know at this time, Holy Spirit? Attracting, not chasing. Anything or anyone you chase after will run the other way because of the fierce underlying chasing energy. Instead, attract what you need by sending out love, gratitude, and welcoming energy. A lot of things are coming your way because you're grounded and centered within yourself. You're very good at receiving, but some of you may have been in a cycle of giving, of doing, of building, of creating, and now it's time for all this energy to come back into you. And what I'm getting here is there's positive karma coming your way. And in order to anchor in this energy and to keep receiving and have your blessings multiply, there's a need to align with it and to stay open and receptive. Again, accept the gifts, accept the help, accept the support that's coming your way. Conscious consumer, you have the power to heal and help the world with your decision to buy only products and services that are ethical and environmentally friendly. As a conscious consumer, you choose to invest in fair trade and organic goods. You live simply and you purchase only that which you need. There may be a need to get rid of things that you no longer resonate with, to make space in your life, and to buy things intentionally. Holy Spirit, what are your messages for Pisces? What does Pisces need to know at this time? What does Pisces need to know at this time, Holy Spirit? You have a couple message cards here. Lucky and divinely favored. Your prayers are being answered through other people. You have two cards here that are letting you know that it's time for you to receive. It's time for you to accept help. It's time for you to accept the gifts, the compliments, the blessings. You're lucky and divinely favored. People want to do things for you. People want to show up. People want to give things to you. And it's a time to allow that energy in. You may be good at giving, at loving, at showing up for someone, but are you good at receiving that love? Are you good at accepting those gifts and those blessings? You're lucky and divinely favored, and Spirit wants to show you just how much. So stop carrying what isn't yours. Some of you have carried burdens that don't even belong to you, responsibilities that are not even yours. Choose yourself without guilt. It is your time to prioritize yourself. It is your time to do what is best for you. It doesn't matter if other people see it as selfish or cold or even narcissistic. I'm getting that's not the truth of the situation. Their opinion is not your reality. Don't tell a friend what you wouldn't tell an enemy. Be careful who you trust and how much you allow people into your life. Again, accept gifts, accept blessings, accept the help, but it doesn't mean that you have to bring someone into your inner world. There are things that you should keep between you and God, between you and your higher self. Not everyone needs to know this. Your absence is felt louder than your presence. You have a lot of past people thinking about you. You have a lot of past people reaching out, trying to make their way back into your life or open some kind of a door. Better things are coming your way. And do not get attached to the past. And the reading I channeled before this one, The main message was that you have the skill of detachment. Other people think that you don't care or that you're cold hearted or you don't have feelings or emotions, but you've mastered the art of detachment. It's not that you don't care, it's the fact that you know when to detach. You know when something has expired, when something has already run its course and served its purpose. If it was beneficial to you, Spirit wouldn't remove it from your life, so trust that. Holy Spirit, clarify your absence is felt louder than your presence. What does Pisces need to know about this? What does Pisces need to know about this? Your absence is felt louder than your presence. What does Pisces need to know? Please clarify. I just heard your energy is loud regardless. Even if you keep your head down, even if you try to blend into the background, people can feel your energy. I just heard triple take. Wherever it is that you're going, people are doing a double take, a triple take. Something about your energy is very loud and you can't hide it. Even if you try to water it down or if you try to cover an aspect of you, the energy is speaking for itself. Even people who are not spiritual are recognizing this. Okay, Queen of Cups in the reverse. Some people think that you don't have emotions, that you're cold hearted, that you're disconnected, that you're distant. But there's something else that Spirit is guiding you to do at this time. And you're not meant to chase, you're not meant to hunt, you're not meant to attract. Something is coming your way. It says here attracting, not chasing, but you already did the work. It's already coming your way. Now it's time for you to receive. You've already attracted, now it's time to receive it. Okay, I didn't see all these cards here. So Six of Pentacles in the reverse, Four of Swords in the reverse, Five of Cups in the reverse, and the Two of Swords in the reverse. You may have multiple people trying to re-enter your life and going through a period of regret, going through a period of sadness, trying to heal something, trying to mend an imbalance, and seeing you as a Queen of Cups in the reverse. They think that you don't care, is what I'm getting here. But Spirit is saying, stop carrying what isn't yours. This is not your responsibility. This is not your burden. You are meant to prioritize yourself. If people want to give you things, if people want to show up for you, you are being guided to receive the help, but don't tell a friend what you wouldn't tell an enemy. It doesn't mean that you have to bring them into your inner world. It doesn't mean that you have to trust them. It doesn't mean that you have to give them a second chance. No. You are lucky and divinely favored because you have self respect, because you've chosen yourself. If you continue to connect yourself to karmic people, and pay the price for someone else's actions, for someone else's decisions, you're going to become collateral damage. So Spirit wants better for you. Okay, choose yourself without guilt. Let them call you selfish, let them call you cold, let them call you emotionless. Someone here thought they had you in the bag, but the truth is they've never had leverage over you. Your spirit wants freedom. Your heart may want attachment, a feeling of comfort, a feeling of home, a feeling of warmth, but your spirit wants freedom. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. Why is the Queen of Cups in the reverse? What does Pisces need to know about the Queen of Cups in the reverse? What does Pisces need to know, Holy Spirit, about the Queen of Cups in the reverse? Being clarified by the King of Swords in the reverse. Someone thinks that you're mean, cold-hearted, or that your words can be very direct, very harsh. I'm getting an energy here of self-restraint. You've had to hold on to the things that you wanted to say because you didn't want to break someone. You didn't want to hurt someone. And you had to restrain yourself from doing things or saying things that would have broken someone else. Spirit is saying that this doesn't make you bitter. This doesn't make you cold. This makes you self-controlled. So lucky and divinely favored. You're receiving the favor of God. You're receiving the favor of the universe. This is why so many blessings are coming to you, because you could have if you wanted to, is what I'm getting here. You chose not to go down to someone's level. You chose not to dish that energy back because your spirit guides have your back. They're going to get karma regardless. Even if you choose not to take revenge, even if you choose not to even out the scales, they're still going to get karma for what they did. But I'm getting an energy here of self-restraint because you could if you wanted to. King of Swords in the reverse, Queen of Cups in the reverse. When you reach a specific point in your life, when you're done, you're done. You no longer care. There's no emotions, there's no feelings, there's no warmth. The love is gone. And it's not like you hate the person, it's not like you have animosity towards them, but you just disconnect fully. You no longer care. And at that point, whatever happens, happens. But there's something here where you restrain yourself from saying or doing something. Okay, stop carrying what isn't yours. You didn't want to go down to this level. You didn't want to feed into this energy because you have so many blessings in your life. You have to focus on the good things. You can't focus on evening out the scales or taking revenge, even if you could. And a lot of you can. You have the power of self restraint. And Spirit is saying more blessings and more luck is coming your way because your angels are watching. Times where you could have said something, times where you could have done something or taken advantage of a situation, you chose not to. And this is why you're being blessed. This is why you have so much help. This is why you have so much support around you, so many blessings. Okay, it is safe for you to receive. But receiving doesn't mean that you blur the lines and just start trusting and opening up. That's not what that means. If people want to give you things, if people want to show up for you, if people want to help you, you can accept that energy because it's going to bring more gifts, more blessings into your life, but it doesn't mean that you blur the lines and you start trusting or you start connecting or you start thinking of them as a friend, okay? Because it says here, don't tell a friend what you wouldn't tell an enemy. There's something here about learning the boundaries, where you end and where you begin, and not blurring the lines. Some people here are trying to get into your inner circle. They're trying to learn more about you or get close to you, but they're not meant to. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. Clarify the Queen of Cups in the reverse. Wow, Queen of Swords in the reverse. Pisces, there's a lot of people that see you as cold, robotic, emotionless, like you couldn't care less. But the truth is, you restrained yourself. You'd rather pull yourself away from a situation than going all the way or burning a bridge fully. When you're done, but it doesn't mean that you have to make something worse. It doesn't mean that you have to sink down to their level. Spirit is bringing up a saying, and I'm probably going to butcher this, but it's something along the lines of pigs love to get dirty and fight in the mud. And it doesn't mean that you have to get down to their level because they're going to enjoy that. Some people want to see how far you're willing to go. If they could bring out the worst sides of you, if they can bring you down to their level, if they can cause you to react, to show a negative side of you or your shadow. Some people like the chaos, they like the drama, they like the fights, the aggressiveness. Okay, some people like to fight dirty, and I'm getting that's not the way that you play this game. That doesn't do anything for you, is what I'm getting here. Some people will want to bring out the worst sides of you, but the thing is, you have a level of detachment that you've already mastered. When you're done, you're done. You just disconnect. It's like that person never existed. They're no longer in your reality. You move on, is what I'm getting here. King and Queen of Swords. This is cold energy. Okay, Queen of Cups in the reverse. This is usually a very loving, empathetic, understanding, intuitive card, but in the reverse is no emotions. Holy Spirit, what does Pisces need to know about the Queen of Cups in the reverse? Game over. Checkmate. Yeah, when you're done, you're done. You're not going to play into the game. It's not a back and forth kind of energy. You need two people to fight. If you're not willing to fight, there's going to be no fight. You're going to walk away, and it's like that person never existed. Stop carrying what isn't yours. If someone wants a fight, if someone wants a reaction, if someone wants to bring out the worst sides of you, those are the kinds of people that are not meant to be in your life. It tells you what their level of consciousness is. If people still get a rise out of drama and chaos and playing games and being underhanded, it tells you where they are, where their maturity level is. And you're never going to find fulfillment or happiness or feel a sense of wholesomeness with those kinds of people. Those are the people that are going to disrupt your peace. Those are the people that are going to bring confusion. Those are the people that are going to bring out the worst sides of you. So, game over. Once you see these behaviors, once you see these patterns, once you see these dynamics, you fully disconnect. You let it end. Checkmate. There is no game, there is no back and forth. Someone wanted to fight, someone wanted to see you get down and dirty, someone wanted to see an ugly side of you, someone wanted to see your shadow. This was intentional. Okay, they were trying to trigger a reaction from you, and you didn't give it to them. King of Swords, Queen of Swords in the reverse, you could have. You could have ended this thing, but you decided to detach. You decided to spare them. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. Clarify game over. What does Pisces need to know about game over? Someone didn't think that you would take it all the way, but when you're done, you're done. It's not a game of going back and forth, reconciling, making amends, forgiveness. It's not the game that you play. Once you see certain characteristics, certain patterns, certain behaviors in people, you get the ick. It's a turnoff. It's not that you're holding a grudge. It's not that you hate the person. It's not that you have animosity towards them, but you simply recognize that's not it. That person's not it. That situation is not it. And it's over for you. There's no feelings. There's no emotions. You move on. That's why they're seeing you as emotionless or that you didn't care. Game over. It's not a back and forth. They don't really have a say in this. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. Clarify game over for Pisces. What does Pisces need to know about game over? Someone didn't think it was the end. Okay, but again, when you're done, you're done. You move on. They never existed. You don't hate the person because if you hate them, you have to send them energy. If you have a grudge, if you have animosity towards someone, you're still holding on to negative energy. For you, when you walk away, it's like it never happened. They never existed. There's no energy there. You fully cut the cord. Clarify game over, Holy Spirit. What does Pisces need to know about game over? Eight of Swords, someone wanted to entrap you. The Hierophant in the reverse. In a system, in a tradition, in a belief that is not in alignment with the truth. Someone's opinion, someone's doctrine is not the reality of your life. It can be their truth, but it's not necessarily your truth. And someone wanted you to submit to their beliefs, to their system, to their traditions, and keep you entrapped. Someone wanted you to be compliant, to be complacent, to go along with a narrative that is not the truth. This person doesn't know how to lead themselves. This person doesn't know how to make their own decisions. And they thought that you would respect them or that you would submit to that. But you see things for what they are. You may not say anything about it, but you recognize the truth. Yeah, their truth is not your truth. And their truth may not even be their truth. It may be what someone else told them to believe. It may be what someone else imposed upon them. They may not even have their own opinions. They may not even be able to make their own decisions, is what I'm getting here. They're following some kind of doctrine or system that is outdated. The Hierophant is in the reverse. You broke free from a paradigm that is not real. You're using this information to lead yourself. Lead yourself out of entrapment, situations, or environments that are meant to keep you mediocre. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. Clarify game over. What does Pisces need to know? The Fool. The Nine of Cups in the reverse. Someone thought that you were going to fulfill their wishes, that you were their miracle, that you were their blessing, that you were there to meet their needs. And the truth is, you're not there to meet anybody's needs. You're there for people to love you. You're there for people to be grateful for you, for people to share with you. The Fool is a card of an adventure. Spirit is leading you and guiding you because you're meant for more. You're meant to feel fulfilled, satisfied, wholesome, loved. And if you are in places where things are conditional, where things get taken away so that you fall in line, so that you acquiesce to a system or to beliefs that are not your truth, you're never going to feel happy. You're never going to feel at peace. You don't allow other people to make decisions for you. They can't control you, therefore they fear you. Fear what they can't control. People fear what they don't understand. But it's not your job to be understood. It's not your job to be liked, okay? Lucky and divinely favored. You have a connection to the divine. You have a connection to your higher self, angels, to your guides. And that's how you know where to go. Because if you stay in situations or environments that are meant to suppress you or repress you in some way, that want you to fall in line, that want to keep you entrapped, that's never going to make you happy. That's never going to make you feel fulfilled or wholesome. You're meant for more, is what I'm getting here. You broke free, and a lot of people are seeing this as you not having a heart, you not caring, you not having emotions. Queen of Swords, King of Swords in the reverse, Queen of Cups in the reverse. Some of these people are viewing you as a robot or an alien because you're not reacting the way that other people react. And the thing is, you decided to choose yourself without guilt. You decided to put yourself first because this situation wasn't making you happy. Your absence is louder than your presence. Some of you may go into certain environments, and when you leave, it almost creates a chain reaction, a domino effect, where other people start to wake up, other people start to see the truth about a person or a situation, and they also leave. Some people may see this as immature or naive or foolish behavior because something may look good on paper. The safety of a community, the safety of acceptance, the safety of being accepted in society. But if it doesn't make you happy, if it doesn't fulfill you, if you know it's not your truth, you're not meant to stay there. Spirit guided you out of those environments because you belong with people who are loving, kind, generous, accepting. You don't belong in places where things are conditional, where people try to entrap you, where people try to impose upon you. Two of Swords in the reverse, you have free will. You make your own decisions, and you're not going to allow someone to control you. Nine of Cups in the reverse, you're not there to fulfill people's needs. You're there for people to love you. Okay, so it is not your job to do, to give, to be. It is your job to receive the love, to receive the blessings, to receive the help and the support. You are in receiver mode. Whether masculine or feminine, Spirit is calling you to receive at this time. You're lucky and divinely favored. Good karma is coming your way, but if you don't accept it, if you refuse it, if you try to do everything and be everything for everyone, you're going to delay your blessings because they're already here. For a lot of you, you've already been receiving these blessings, but they're multiplying. Spirit wants to give you more. Your prayers are being answered through other people. People have offerings for you, gifts, love, friendship, connection. And it doesn't mean that you have to let them into your inner world. It doesn't mean that you have to blur the lines or trust them. Because it says here, don't tell a friend what you wouldn't tell an enemy. Some of these people are not meant to be trusted, but you can receive the gifts. You can receive the blessings. You can receive the love. Again, you're not there to meet people's needs. You're there to be loved. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. Clarify the Nine of Cups in the reverse. What does Pisces need to know about the Nine of Cups in the reverse? I'm getting here, people have all these expectations of you or all these assumptions about you that are not at all who you are. They just projected something onto you. They wanted you to play a role in their game. Some of these people may have projected fantasies onto you, and it's not at all who you are as a person. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. Clarify the Nine of Cups in the reverse. What is this Nine of Cups in the reverse for Pisces? Three of Swords. People are heartbroken and disappointed because what they projected onto you wasn't the truth. Again, you're not there to meet people's needs. You're not there to fulfill their wishes. You're not there to fit the image that they have for you. So the Three of Swords, you didn't meet someone's expectations, okay? You didn't fall in line. You didn't allow yourself to be controlled. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. Clarify the Nine of Cups in the reverse. What does Pisces need to know about the Nine of Cups in the reverse? Page of Cups. A lot of these past energies are coming back into your life, trying to get you to see their point of view, their perspective, the way that they view things. They want you to fit an image or fall in line or accept something, but you're not there to be controlled. As you can see here, this person has captured this fish. You're not there to be someone's muse. People are making offers, but they're only seeing things from their perspective. What they want for you, what they want out of you, how you make them feel. It's very selfish, is what I'm getting here. The Fool, you'd rather be free? Tell me more, Holy Spirit. What does Pisces need to know about this Page of Cups? If you would like to dive deeper, the Patreon is linked down below for all extended readings and readings that are not available on YouTube, because this message is not going to resonate for all of you. The main message that I'm getting here is you're being called to receive. Spirit wants to bless you, and more blessings are coming your way. Yes, your prayers are being answered through other people, but there's something here about not allowing yourself to be entrapped or controlled, not allowing yourself to be indoctrinated or forced into a narrative or a reality that is not your truth. Their truth is not your truth. Their opinion about you is not your truth or your reality. So Spirit wants you to have very clear boundaries so you don't blur the lines or create attachments with things that are not good for you, whether it's people, places, things, habits, environments. There's a very clear distinction of where you end and where you begin, what belongs to you and what doesn't belong to you. And it says here, stop carrying what isn't yours. You're not meant to process the work for other people. You're not meant to carry their burdens or sacrifice yourself for others. No, you're meant to put yourself first. Holy Spirit, what is your message for Pisces in regards to this Page of Cups? What does Pisces need to know about this Page of Cups? What does Pisces need to know about this Page of Cups? You are doing better than you think. You are being protected from something you prayed for. Pisces, this is insane. Spirit can see everything. Your guardian angels, God can see everything. What people say and do behind closed doors, what people say and do behind your back. And if certain people are removed from your life, is because they didn't do right by you. Even if they tried to hide it, even if they were trying to be deceptive or lie about it, if they're removed out of your life, spirit, your guardian angels, your guides have seen their behavior behind your back, their thoughts, their feelings, their emotions. It's not private. That's what I'm getting here. You're being protected from something you prayed for because it's not for your highest good. Some of these people just want to entrap you. Some of these people just want to control you. Okay. And you're doing better than you think. More and more blessings are coming your way. Keep this positive energy going. Okay. It is time to do what is best for you. Don't think about how to show up for someone, how to serve them, how to be resourceful. That's not what you're meant to do at this time. You're meant to receive all the gifts, all the blessings coming your way. If people want to call you selfish, let them. Their opinion is not your reality. Their opinion is not your truth. Don't tell a friend what you wouldn't tell an enemy. Some of these people, you're not meant to trust them. You're not meant to let them into your inner world. 33:33 on the clock. Boundaries. That's what keeps coming up. Not blurring the lines and knowing what category someone's in. How much you can trust them with, what kinds of conversations you can have with them, what kind of information you can let them in on. You can't be open and receptive to everyone, okay? Because some of these people are toxic. Holy Spirit, clarify you are being protected from something you prayed for. What does Pisces need to know about this? King of Pentacles in the reverse, Ten of Cups in the upright. There's a person here that is shallow. The King of Pentacles in the reverse can be someone who's focused on very shallow things or very surface level things. This can also talk about addictions, obsessions, earthly matters. And the Ten of Cups in the upright is happiness, fulfillment, joy, satisfaction, wholesomeness, a feeling of home, a feeling of warmth. So someone here loves the way that you make them feel or loves your presence in their life. They love what you can do for them, okay, but they don't love you for the right reasons. That's what I'm getting here. You're being protected from something you prayed for. Again, trust the divine, trust God. If some people are removed from your life, let them go. They did something or said something that spirit didn't like, not for your highest good. Your heart may want some people, but your spirit doesn't. Your spirit is always going to want freedom. Your spirit is always going to want expansion. Whereas the heart can fall for passion, intensity, love, connection. And that can turn toxic very quickly. Why is the Ten of Cups here, Holy Spirit? Where is the Ten of Cups here? Eight of Cups in the reverse. You walked away from something or someone. Nine of Pentacles in the reverse to protect your independence, to protect your sense of self. Yeah, it's pretty clear. I don't think there's much more that's coming from this message. You're being guided to choose yourself, to put yourself first, and to understand that love is conditional. Why does someone love you? And what do they expect from you? What is their definition of love? Because it may not match yours. Love isn't everything. Love doesn't change someone's character. Love doesn't change someone's past. Love doesn't change their patterns or their behaviors. Okay, there's something very shallow about someone. They may love the way that you look. They may love the way that you make them feel. They may love the energy that you bring. They may love what you can do for them. But I'm getting something very shallow about it. If the King of Pentacles was in the upright, this would be mature, stable, grounded. But in the reverse, okay, it showcases the shadow of the King of Pentacles. Okay, so you walked away from something or someone, and someone can't accept the ending. But it says here, game over. When you're done, you're done. You just disconnect. It's like it never happened. It never existed. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. What is your higher guidance for Pisces when it comes to this King of Pentacles in the reverse? What is your higher guidance for Pisces when it comes to the King of Pentacles in the reverse? Say yes to you. Exactly. People want you to abandon yourself or to betray yourself, to say yes to them and to what they want. But no, choose yourself without guilt and say yes to you. It is your turn. It is your time. If people want to show up for you and bless you and give you gifts and support and help, you can accept that. You can receive it. but it doesn't mean that you have to accept their behavior. It doesn't mean that you're best friends. It doesn't mean that you have to blur the lines and confuse the level of access that they're allowed to have in your life. Okay, so say yes to you. Do what is most beneficial to you at this time. Say yes to you. You've spent enough time shrinking, hesitating, waiting for the right moment or someone else's approval. This card is your wake up call, your dreams, your desires, your becoming. They're worth a full bodied yes, not a maybe, not a half effort. A yes that echoes from your bones. When you say yes to you, you shift timelines, you claim your space. You send a message to the universe that says, I believe I'm worthy. And from that place, doors open, energy aligns, magic unfolds. Stop treating your calling like a side hobby. Stop pushing your needs to the bottom of the list. You are not selfish for choosing you. You are sacred. This is the second time that we get this message. You have a triple confirmation coming in. Let people call you selfish. Let them call you cold. Let them call you emotionless. It is time that you say yes to you, to the things that you're being called to do. This is for your highest good, not for their good, not for their agenda, not for their wants and expectations of you. This is about you. It is your turn. Guidance. This card arrives when you've been hesitating to fully commit to your vision, your healing, your next level. Maybe fear, guilt, or imposter syndrome has made you dim your light. But you are being asked to remember you are the foundation of everything you're building. It's time to show up for yourself the way that you do for others. Time to stop asking if you're too much and start asking what would be possible if you truly backed yourself. This is your permission to go all in. Journaling prompts. Where in my life am I only giving half of my energy or belief to what I truly want? What would change if I fully said yes to myself for real, for once? What boundaries or shifts do I need to make to honor my dreams? Action steps. Choose one area of your life where you've been holding back. Commit to one decisive action today that honors your dream, whether it's investing into yourself, blocking off creative time, or saying no to what no longer fits. Your yes is your superpower. Use it. Affirmation. I say yes to my desires, my dreams, and my divine right to thrive. Core message. Your dreams deserve your full commitment. Self devotion, worthiness, commitment to growth, choosing yourself, soul desires, inner alignment. It's your turn, Pisces. It's not about what you can do for others, how you can show up for them. You are the kind of person that will spare someone else's feelings but swallow the bullet, okay? That's what I'm getting here. It's time that you do what you do for others for yourself. The way that you show up for others, the kind of friendship that you offer, the commitment, the devotion, pour that energy back into yourself. You deserve it. You're worthy of this. Let people call you selfish. Let them call you cold. Let them call you emotionless. Your boundaries are triggering a lot of people, is what I'm getting here. You're lucky and divinely favored, and good karma is coming your way. Spirit wants you to receive. If people want to help you, if they want to give you things, if they want to show up for you, accept this because it's going to bring more blessings and more gifts your way. Okay, that's the key to keep this energy going. Accept it because it multiplies that energy. A lot of you, you've been offered many things, but you understand that people have expectations or conditions or strings attached. Okay, so Spirit is saying at this time, the lesson is different. The more that you accept, the more you're going to receive. And you don't have to commit or submit to anything. Okay, Eight of Swords, a lot of people try to entrap you. They try to give you things with a condition so that they could control you, so that they could entrap you or get you to play the game. Game over is saying, Pisces, you don't play by those rules. You don't fall in line. And people have to accept that or move out of the way. Holy Spirit, tell me more. Clarify attracting, not chasing. What does Pisces need to know about attracting, not chasing? Please clarify this energy. The Hermit in the reverse. It is time to apply your knowledge and your wisdom. It's one thing to know something, it's a whole other thing to understand it, and it's a whole other thing to actually use the wisdom that you have, to apply the lessons and the knowledge that you have. So attracting, not chasing. You know how to attract things to you. You know how to align yourself or to magnetize certain opportunities or certain people to you. Hermit in the reverse, withdrawn, isolation, loneliness, forever seeking without healing, feeling like a misfit. Sometimes we run the risk of being so introspective that we lose our connection to others, or worse, we can dive so deeply into our stories of struggle that we inadvertently begin to believe that our wounds will be a part of our forever identity. In the deepest trenches of self discovery, we must remember that our continual search for our own healing and inner truth does not mean that we're not already whole and healed. Emerge from your inner retreat with beautiful insights from spirit and allow yourself to navigate the path with your brightly illuminated heart. Inner sage, inner mentor, inner guide, show me my brightest light so that I may see with all my heart. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. What does Pisces need to know about the Hermit in the reverse? What is this message for Pisces? What does Pisces need to understand about the Hermit in the reverse? Four of Pentacles in the reverse. Two of Cups in the reverse. The Sun in the reverse. And the Temperance in the reverse. What I'm getting here is an energy of extremes, either being too much on one side or too much on the other, because the Temperance represents moderation. There's something here about consistency over intensity. Two of Cups in the reverse. Some of you have outgrown certain people, certain environments to where it doesn't resonate. It's not fulfilling you, it's not making you happy, and you know this. You've outgrown certain things in your life, but Spirit is saying this is not a reason to pull back or to go into yourself. Four of Pentacles, holding on to an energy or a story here that doesn't benefit you. Do not delay your own happiness because the Sun is here. The Sun is the happiest card in the deck. But in the reverse, it can talk about restraint or delay. The more you balance something with consistency, the more happy you're going to be. It's not about intensity, it's about consistency. But the Temperance in the reverse is saying that there's a need to moderate certain aspects of your life. It's not either or, is what I'm getting here. Why is the Two of Cups in the reverse, Holy Spirit? What does Pisces need to know about the Two of Cups in the reverse? The World in the reverse. Someone feels like there is unfinished business with you. Someone wants closure from you, but you don't need that closure, is what I'm getting here. What does Pisces need to know about the Two of Cups in the reverse? It is what it is. You've accepted something. You've let it go. It's not going to change anything to have a conversation. It's not going to change anything to reopen a past cycle or to try to see something from another perspective. It is what it is. You've accepted something and let it go. You don't have hate or animosity towards the situation or towards the person. When you're done, okay? Game over. Why reopen old cycles when you know that it's not what's going to make you happy, when you know that you're meant to move forward? You've accepted something, but someone else hasn't, and they want some kind of closure from you. But it doesn't do anything for you to have this conversation. Okay, say yes to you, do what is best for you. Closure is an excuse to reopen old cycles. That's what I just heard. So if someone is coming in with the excuse of closure, that's not the truth of the situation. They have ulterior motives. You don't need the closure. You've already moved on. It is what it is. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. What is your message for Pisces in regards to the World in the reverse? What does Pisces need to know about the World in the reverse? Rest is not a luxury. It is a necessity. You're being called to rest. You're being called to go on vacation, to give yourself some downtime, to do things that fulfill you, to do things that replenish you, that recharge you. Because you've closed out a lot of cycles. You've ended a lot of toxic karmic loops. And if your body is calling you to rest, if your body is calling you to slow down, to go on vacation, to relax, to get a massage, to enjoy your favorite foods, it's not indulgence, okay? It's not a luxury, it is a necessity. Schedule rest into your day to day. It is time to do what is best for you. And as long as you're listening to your body, as long as you're picking up on the cues, you're going to be on the right path. Is there something else that Pisces should know about the Two of Cups in the reverse? Ace of Pentacles, someone wants to make an offer towards you. Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, they feel like their investment or their effort didn't pay off because you walked away. I'm going to go ahead and move this reading over to the extended. For the ones of you that do resonate, the links are down below. Blessings, Pisces. Take care.